care. When she walks, she gets stares. Brown skin or a yellow bone. DJ, this my favorite song, so I'ma make it thunderstorm. Blood, want it, block of hell. Throw it, fuck it, I don't care. Dresses flying everywhere. Got my partner Roscoe like, bro, I'm drunk as hell. Can't you tell? 270 bands that fit this stat so fucking well. I'm tryna hit the hotel with 2 girls that's wallow me. Take this dick when I swallow. Baby Moscato got a freaky. Hey, you got me in the trance. Please take off your pants. Please pop on the handstand. You got me sweating. Please pass me a bag. Damn.
Tell the way you moving, got me in a trance. DJ tell me yeah, ladies get your jam. I'ma sip my Moscato, you don't need them fast. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hands.
A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGH AA is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core Lasallian values. We serve as the bridge to the Lasallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member. Animo LaSalle. A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGH is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core Lasallian values. We serve as the bridge to the Lasallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member. Animo LaSalle. A home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGH is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core Lasallian values. We serve as the bridge to the Lasallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member. Animo LaSalle.
Ayun na. Narinig namin yung applause, di ba? So this is, of course, is the Buildings and Grounds Officer of LSGH.
21 daw nakalagay sa date. Check mo nga lahat ng date.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the LSGH back squad. You can hear this side. The LSGH chip. It's under one city. championship shirts, trophies, medals, White Castles, and beers. Morning po. Yes. Kung sila sumuporta nyo dito sa ating games. Dela Sector Pro, who specifically in Dela Sector are you supporting this? See? Pero, William. Before mag-start yung championship league natin, do you know yung classic good luck love win the game? Yung pinakamagandang cheer lagi, bringing your families here, especially on a Sunday morning.
Also, pwede tayo sa ating Facebook page in KOTC Kings of the Court. That is one nasa basketball.
Ano, basta we are live right. Basta itong main court, it's going to be live on
Pusupi.com.
So the main court's gonna be live on pusupi.com. So download niyo po yung pusupi.com on your mobile phones, Play Store if you're using Android, App Store kapag Apple. Kapag ibang cellphone kayo,
Wait lang, inayos na namin. Naka-20
of course, EcoOil, Salle, Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports in partnership with the LSGH, the Alumni Association of Salle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very long day. And sa mga family members who's
Save na lang
watching,
Diego, para
may mga
start of
concessionaires,
second.
may food
Mga
tayo
ganun, start of
sa
second
bahay,
term, half time.
coffee, food, drinks, we have
Voice
drinks, first set of pair games in our main court and our center court. In the main court, it's going to be Seng, players only versus Hobby Court. And for the center court, it's going to be Big Baller Babies versus Bronny James Mami. Sino pong sinusuportahan niyo ngayon for today's championship game?
Yan. Kapag yung surrounding lang, ito
Si Miguel! Hello po, nagka-video call pa si Mami.
Alam mo, magkadikit na lang sila.
Dito ang ating anak si Miguel. Ano ba?
Magugulat ang ganito mo.
Hindi naman na natin i-play, di ba? Ayusin na nga natin.
So, sinusuportahan kasama ang parent ni
Nagbe-break
Miguel na
graphic na
naka-video
naman
call
na
ni
yan,
Mami.
eh,
Tama ba,
Trevor?
Mami? Ayun, no? Magklase, ha? Napakaganda ng sportan niyo, Mami.
Pata mo nga,
Mami,
ayan.
ano ang game
Ito
plan
yung
ngayon
noise
ni
lang
Miguel
sa
dito
paligid.
para
Ito,
sa championship
voice ni
game?
commentator.
Wait lang. Naririnig lang.
Ay,
Tama! Kung sino ang pinakamataas na points, siya yung panalo. Sa mga hindi nakakalaman, just in case lang, ganun po ang box. Joke lang. That's po. That's po, ma'am. And ayun na nga po. Again, this is gonna be the center. Pumunta po siya sa United States. Saan port yun? LA? Sa LA! Nanood ng LA Laker game. And in-interview niya mismo sila Dwayne Wade, sila Blake Griffin, si Kobe.
Naka 28 na lahat.
Ay, Kobe Parasa. Kobe Parasa. Kasi, di ba may
ayun o, inedit ko na.
Gitna mo.
Yun, no?
Sino yun?
Ulitin ko lang guys, this is the main court where I am right now. At the center court is, well, literally that is the center court. And it's happening right, good morning sir. And ito po ang center court kung saan magkakatatak na yung mga players natin. Of course guys, we have some photo ops, we have some videographers, we have some courtside reporters. Flo Del Aqua is also a courtside reporter. If you haven't seen, I'm pretty much sure kung nanonood kayo ng NCAA Season 100, 101? Season 101, she's also a courtside reporter. At sa mga iba't ibang liga rin, ibang klase. Kilala po si Miss Flor Del Agua. OG yan si Flo. Tama ba? Pero sure okay. And of course our referees and together with our league commissioner, Mr. Tonichi Pujantes, speaking to the players right now. It's all about the animo spirit, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know, animo is a Spanish term to cheer on your team. The animo la That's been the battle cry. Good morning, Sir Salichi. Hello. Nice to meet you. And of course, our league commissioner, Mr. Salichi Kuade. For those who don't know, this is the only league. And nalaman ko kasi I heard that there was a player. There were 3 players before during the eliminations round. And nagkaroon ng nagsisikalan sa kita. Not just usually ang mga ibang leagues, binibigyan ng memo. And that's it. Dito, may ginawa tayong community service policy. Wherein, ang community service po, yung tatlong players na yun, hindi lang sila nagkaroon ng penalty. And once again, folks, that is our league commissioner, Mr. Salichi Kuhatse. He also was the commissioner in the NCAA in season 98 and 99, and also the UAAP, for those who don't know. So, Mr. Salichi Kuhatse is no ordinary man. Just want to let everyone know. So, it's an honor to be part of the 26th EcoOil Salle Alumni Basketball League.
Good morning, everyone, and we welcome you to Championship Sunday here in the 26 EcoOil Salle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports, co-presented by Puso Pilipinas, also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. We have 18 championship games in the 50 up division, 40 up division, and of course our featured game right now here in the Free Agents Draft League. It will be the undefeated De La Seng players only taking on Hobby Port in this winner-take-all showdown. Then later on we will have our matchup in the 50 up division between Lingkod Lapid 93 against Best of the 50s. That will be our first 2 games here at Main Court. Once again, good morning, everyone. This is Diego Del Paz bringing you the games live from inside the St. Benil Gym inside LaSalle Green Hills in Mandaluyong City. De La Seng players only going undefeated in the elimination round, while Hobby Port, they finished 3rd in the elimination round and eliminated Team Raf Jib in that semifinals. We will begin our game shortly, and of course we will be joined later on with the second member of our panel here at Main Court. Kate Reyes will be manning the sidelines and giving us some tales from the court side. We will have our matchup shortly here at Main Court. Of course, we also have another championship game at the center court. It will be between Bronny James and Big Baller Babies. And now here we go. Ball is up and we are underway. De La Seng players only wearing their white uniforms with Hobby Port wearing the all-green kits. First 2 of the ball game scored downstairs by Anthony Tarnate, one of the possibly the steals of the draft, especially that De La Seng players only is less than 40 minutes away from completing a sweep of this entire tournament. Tarnate His shot got rejected, and now here comes the attack. And the finish right there on the other end by Louis Tanyag. 2-all is our tally to start off Championship Sunday. Hobby Port, De La Seng players only, all squared. And now here comes Hobby Port. They swing the ball around. They go to Tanyag again. Couldn't make back-to-back, and it will stay with Hobby Port. Shot clock at 10 seconds here. Baseline drive, floater up and too strong for Angelo De La Cruz. Second try here by Thomas Chua. They send it out, 3-ball short for Louis Tanyag. That's a third try, but Rafael Alviola couldn't make that shot. Here comes Jerome Villela. Villela drives through, kicks it out to Jeremy T. Tees it up. Could make that floater in the paint. Now here comes Hobby Port on the counter attack. Down by 3 at the moment, 5-2. De La Cruz launches the 3. Left it short. Alviola offensive board. Alviola in no man's land. They move it around here. Mercado with 6 on the shot clock. They need to put one up, but they throw it away. 7 minutes and 52 left here in the opening period. Villela gives it up here to Jeremy T. Villela swings it to Calma. Miguel Calma drives. Calma got stripped of the basketball. 7:30 remaining here in the opening period. Alviola. Mercado. Now with Angelo De La Cruz. Drive. Drops it off. And the jumper is good for Louis Tanyag. All 4 points so far for Hobby Port from Tanyag. De La Seng players only down 1. Here's a drive by Tarnate. And he gets called for that offensive foul. Under 7 minutes to go here in the opening period. Ball with Angelo De La Cruz. De La Cruz makes his move, drives through, and Angelo De La Cruz breaks away. Couldn't make that layup though. Ball will stay with Hobby Port. They only have 11 seconds on their shot clock. Baseline inbound here for Hobby Port. They reset the shot clock to 14 seconds. There's the 3 that was blocked. They go back to Mercado. Draws closer. Couldn't hit that shot. Tarnate. Forward pass to Miguel Calma. Miguel Calma against the world. Flips it up. And he gets fouled. They go to the line for 2 shots. This season, Miguel Calma averaging 25% from the free throw line. Norming 8.8 points. 5.2 rebounds and 2.8 assists in nearly 25 minutes of contest. Calma fails to hit the first of 2. Second free throw on the way here for Calma. 0 for 2 from the line. Tarnate gets an offensive board. They go back to Calma. Jeremy T. 10 on the shot clock. Off to the left. And now here's the attack by Angelo De La Cruz. 2-on-1. De La Cruz tried to go for the inside hand finish. No dice. And now here comes Jerome Villela heading the fast break. Decides to pull back and wait for numbers. It's 4-on-4 and Villela throws it away. Time down to the last 5 minutes and 56 here in the opening frame. We are live right now on pusop.com, your game, your community. And of course, if you are around the area, drop on by. We've got great hoops action, 18 championships to be decided today. And of course, we will have We have a lot of concessionaires at the ground floor here at the St. Benil Gym. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Hobbyport. Baseline inbound here for Louis Tanyag. They go to Chua and scores from the dunker spot. Lead now with Hobbyport, and that is the first 2 points outside of Louis Tanyag. 6-5 is our tally. 5 and 25 remaining. Villela opens up a can of 3-point bombage. Jerome Villela gives De La Seng Players Only the lead back. Now at 2 points, 8-6. Lian Mercado couldn't hit the three. Villela gets a rebound, pushes pace, and stolen away by Louis Tanyag. Tanyag attacks right. Tanyag, baseline J, and knocks it in for the tie. 4 minutes and 54 left here in the first quarter, and we will have our first mandatory swap. Four minutes and 54 left here in the first quarter. And the voice you're hearing from the background is Roy Sacote, our hype man for today's games. 8-all is our count. Let's see what this second unit led by Kalijan Katipunan can do. Also on the floor, that's JM Feliciano. Ball now with Vince Villanueva. They go to JM Feliciano, couldn't hit that three. Gerald Montana attacking right. Montana breaks away, and it's a see you later. 10-8 is our tally. 2-point lead here for Hobbyport. It's been a seesaw battle so far. 4 minutes and 15 left here in opening period. 4 minutes and 10 remaining. Katipunan couldn't hit that shot. Katipunan on the second try, and he gets that lucky roll. We are down to the last 4 minutes of the opening period, and now let's send it over to the second member of our panel, Kate Reyes, with this tale from the courtside. Kate?
Diego, good morning. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here again. Diego, you know, we can clearly see these two teams move differently, motivated by their own respective reasons. Undefeated white shirts is certain they would go hard now. Huling laro na, ibigay na lahat. This bunch are your typical weekend warriors of players only. Meanwhile, on the other side, Hobbyport is approaching its first finals ever in One LaSalle. And they're just pacing. They always tell each other, play safe lang and have fun. If para sa kanila, para sa kanila. Diego?
All right, thank you very much. Kate Reyes with that report on both teams. De La Seng Players Only, of course. You know, one of the toughest teams this season. Again, undefeated. And they wouldn't want to fall to that L hammer today. Feliciano launches the three with 1 on the shot clock off to the left. And the rebound secured by Jello Fajardo. They push it forward here to Gerald Montana. Montana lost the basketball. And looks like it's a kickball violation. Shot clock at 17 seconds. We have a tied ball game at the moment, 10-all. Reminiscent of De La Seng Players Only's championship run last year, and they won at the buzzer. 14 on the shot clock, off the inbound, and the right-handed finish couldn't go through for Clarence Tuquero. De La Seng Players Only on the attack, but no numbers there for Johnny Dazo, and had his pocket pick. Montana attacks. Montana off the window and in. The bank is open on a Sunday. 2 minutes and 35 left here in the opening frame, and the lead back to Hobbyport. Dazo. Now to Humawid. They drop it inside, and everything but the shot for Dazo. Rebound secured by Thomas Chua. We are down to the final 2 minutes and 16 of the opening period. Gerald Montana drives left, had his path blocked. They go downstairs to Thomas Chua, and he gets called for the offensive foul. Under 2 minutes left here in the first period. It is the first of 9 games here at main court. Of course, we also have 9 games at center court for the other championships here in the One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, all in the 39 and below division. Montana uses that pick, drives through, but first a foul called, and they call it against Vince Villanueva. A blocking variety at that. Minute and 23 left. Ball with J-Rock Almonina. 10 on the shot clock. Almonina killed his dribble. Give it up here to Tuquero. Shot clock down to 5. Ball still with Montana. Montana had the ball stripped, but first a foul called against De La Seng players only. And it's against Kalijan Katipunan. Minute and 6 remaining here in the first. Off the inbound, they go here to Montana. 12 on the shot clock. And Tuquero there got fouled, and that, I believe, would be the foul that would send De La Seng players only into penalty. There'll be 2 shots here for Clarence Tuquero. He is a 75% shooter from free throw line this season. First free throw trickles in, and it's a 13-10 lead for Hobbyport. 1 out of 2 from the line. Offensive rebound won here by Tuquero. Tuquero with 10. Under a minute remaining in the first period. Tuquero recovers, tries to go for the reverse, and gets rejected by Ladimar Humawid. Dazo attacks. Dazo goes for the reverse. What a play for Joni Dazo. And it's down to a 1-point ball game. 13-12 for Hobbyport. Montana, his pass inside to Thomas Chua got stolen away. Now here comes Kali John Katipunan. KJK overshoots the mark. And rebound secured by Jello Fajardo. And it's a 1-second difference between game and shot clock, but there's a foul against De La Seng players only. I believe that's the first on Joni Dazo. Back to the line will be for Gerald Montana. 21 seconds left, and the first free throw trickles in for Montana. Shooting a nice clip of 69% from the free throw line. Montana's second free throw left short. Rebound won by Vince Villanueva, and the shot clock is off here for De La Seng players only. 14-12 is our count. They swing it to KJK. Katipunan sends it out to Vince Villanueva. 5 seconds to go. Rainbow 3 off to the right for Joni Dazo, and the putback is good for Ladimar Humawid. And that will end the first quarter of action. And we are tied at 14 all. Let's take a look at that play one more time. What a rebound, offensive rebound and putback combo here for Ladimar Humawid. And we are all squared here after the first. Second quarter of action now underway here in the 26th EcoOil One Salle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports. This is your Free Agents Draft League final. The still undefeated Dela Seng players only and Hobbyport, the number 3 seed, all squared at 14 all. Valias, baseline J to break the tie. Dela Seng players only regains the lead, 16-14. This Diego Del Paz bringing you the action from the main court here inside the St. Benil Gym, Salle Green Hills campus in Mandaluyong City. Mercado whiffs up the 3 but misses. Louis Tanyag, there's a foul. And Dela Seng players only having a hard time controlling the fouls. Now with 7 fouls this entire game. In the first quarter, Dela Seng players only shooting 37% from the field, and so is Hobbyport. That's why we are all squared at this one. After the first quarter, to be exact, Miguel Calma to make a 4-point lead. No. Second try, gives up to Valias. Flyby, jumper, too strong. Rebound. Thomas Chua gets that offensive rebound and putback combo meal. It's down to a 2-point ball game in favor of Dela Seng. Tarnate sends it out. Calma couldn't hit the 3. Offensive board, Jeremy T. T still on it. Kicks it out back to Calma. Calma drives and puts up the floater and gets fouled by Thomas Chua. Pushing foul against Thomas Chua. Confirmed. It will be 2 shots for Miguel Calma. First free throw rolls out for Calma. Calma makes that second free throw. Calma makes both. 20-16, 4-point advantage here for Dela Seng players only. Under 8 to go here in the opening half. Second quarter of action now well underway. Lian Mercado couldn't hit that 3. That's his second miss of the period from beyond the arc. Villela pushes it to Tarnate. Tarnate attacks. Tarnate off the window and in. Counted plus the foul. The hoop, the harm, the 3-point play the hard way. Tarnate to the free throw line for the bonus shot, averaging 23 points per ball game, 14.3 rebounds and 1.5 assists. A 52% free throw shooter if there's a knock in his game. And he misses that bonus shot. 7 minutes and 25 left before we hit the intermission. 14 on the shot clock. Ball with Montana. Or correction, that's Angelo de la Cruz who couldn't hit that shot. Jeremy T pushing pace. Jeremy T 4-on-4. Floater up and gets it in. It's now an 8-point lead and Villela gets the steal. Jerome Villela in heavy traffic. Couldn't hit that shot from the baseline. Almonina stood his ground. Louis Tanyag. Jumper is an air ball. Iron deficient and goes to the hands of Jerome Villela. Villela 4-on-2 attack here by Dela Seng players only. Valias. Wild reverse layup. Didn't even draw iron. De La Cruz attacks. De La Cruz drops it off for Mercado. Mercado fades and couldn't hit that jumper. And now Jeremy T attacking. 1-on-2. Jeremy T off the glass, no good. Valias offensive rebound. 14 on the shot clock. Calma calling for the play here with 10 on the shot clock. They go to Tarnate. Tarnate attacks. Tarnate kicks it out to T. 4 on the shot clock. They go back to Tarnate. Shot up and no good with the time winding down on the shot clock. Louis Tanyag attacks. 2 on 3. Gave it up here, and De La Cruz blows that reverse layup. Tanyag recovers the loose ball. Tanyag attacks. No numbers here for Hobby Port, and yet Louis Tanyag with no regard for the numbers. And we'll go to the line for 2 shots. First free throw, no good there for Louis Tanyag. This season, Tanyag is a 39% shooter from the free throw line. First of 2, or 2 of 2, no good. So Tanyag goes 0 for 2 from the line. And the worst time possible to do so as they are down by 8. Jerome Villela airballs that 3 and goes out of bounds. 5 minutes and 32 left. We are near the halfway mark of the quarter. 24-16 is our tally. De La Cruz with the basketball. They set it inside to Louis Tanyag. Tanyag double team. Tarnate gets the steal. Tarnate attacks. 4 on 2, now 4 on 3. Tarnate gives it inside to Calma. Calma in heavy traffic. No. Second try, but stolen away first by Angelo De La Cruz. They go inside. Thomas Shua with a breakaway layup. And we have our midway swap. While we have our midway swap, let's set it over to Kate Reyes with her second report of the ballgame.
Dahil nga pakiramdaman pa sa first frame, if Hobby Port is to have a takeaway quick and easy, it's kaya nilang talunin. Ang kabila, ito ang motivation na bitbit nila coming into the next 3 quarters. Sabi ni Team Captain Ian, ang tanging baon nila going here is the learning experience from their past games, turning the losses and misunderstandings into lessons. Lahat ng improvement na naipon nila along the way, now is the time to execute. And they should be up for that challenge. Let's see how that plays out, Diego.
Thank you very much, Kate Reyes, with that report on Hobby Port. It's going to be a tough climb here, especially that they are down by 6 at the moment, 24-18. Kali John Katipunan couldn't hit that 3. Now here's the attack by Gerald Montana. Montana gets the ball stuck up by Johnny Dazo. KJK goes downhill, feeds Tarnate, and Anthony Tarnate, like a ball through a china shop, gets the 2+1 special. Trying to upsize his combo meal with this bonus free throw make. So far 0 for 1 from the line from his last 3-point play opportunity. Tarnate still couldn't find the bottom, but he gets his own miss, and Tarnate turns garbage into gold right there, and it's now a 10-point lead for De La Seng players only. 4 minutes and 17 left in the period. Ooh, and Gerald Montana gets the hoop, the harm, the 3-point play the hard way. All important there for Hobby Port as they are down 8 at the moment. Could be 7 if Montana hits this bonus foul shot. Bonus free throw missed by Montana. Ball with Dazo. Give it up here to Humawid. Back to Dazo. Strokes it from deep. Off to the left. And now there's the rebound by Tuquero, and he gets pushed from behind. Three minutes and 43 left here in the second period. Hobby Port now with possession. Gerald Montana, 16 to shoot. Pounded there by KJK. They feed it downstairs. Fajardo misses from down low. He gets another lease on life. And Jello Fajardo heads to the line for 2. Jello Fajardo, a 25% shooter from the line. bricks the first.
So, ano gusto mo sabihin ngayon sa team nyo? You're now up by 5 points. What you guys are doing well?
Fajardo at the line for the second. And a chance to make this a 7-point ball game, but rims out that second. 3 minutes and 14 left here in the period. Villanueva, 4-3, too strong. Long rebound, one here by Clarence Tuquero. Tuquero attacks. Tuquero, no numbers, but that layup rolls out. Offensive rebound, one here by Alviola. And that second try to no avail. Vladimir Humawid with the rebound. KJK attacks. And KJK gets wrapped there by Jello Fajardo. 2 minutes and 42 left here in the second. Sideline inbound here for De La Seng players only with 14 on their shot clock. Dazo gave it to Tarnate. Nice find downstairs to Vladimir Humawid, but a little too deep underneath that basket. 2-on-3 attack here. And the shot too strong for Montana. Offensive rebound, Alviola. They swing it out to Fajardo, but KJK gets a theft. And KJK couldn't hit that transition layup. 2 minutes and 10 left. Alviola stops and pops inside the arc. Couldn't hit it. KJK with the basketball. Pushes it to Tarnate. Tarnate against two defenders. Flips it up. Another three-point play for Anthony Tarnate. That's a hat trick of three-point plays. Or more like three-point play opportunities. But unfortunately, in the first two, he did not convert from the line. Will this be the charm? The third time. That bonus free throw, no good for Tarnate. And it's just a 10-point lead once more for De La Seng players only. Montana attacks and gets a continuation play. Foul is called against Johnny Dazo. Bonus foul shot here. Montana's first, that bonus free throw is good. 7-point ball game now for De La Seng players only. Kalijan Katipunan gets the ball back from Dazo. They swing it around. They go to Tarnate. Tarnate gives it up to Vladimir Humawid. Floats it up from straight away. 32-23 palindrome score we have with a minute and 20 left in the opening half. Montana going through and gets rejected by Vladimir Humawid. Loose ball, one here by Hobbyport. They only have 5 on their shot clock. They give it to Montana. Shot hits the back iron. And now here comes KJK. KJK attacks. KJK turns, twirls, and scores. 34-23 is our tally with 50 seconds remaining. Montana nearly lost the basketball, and Johnny Dazo forces that turnover. KJK with the layup, the hoop, the harm, the three-point play the hard way for De La Seng players only as they extend their lead to 11. And Hobbyport will be calling this timeout with 40.1 seconds remaining in the first half. Bonus shot time here for KJK. Kalijan Katipunan trying to extend this lead further. Currently at a baker's dozen of 13, 36-23. Could be 14. Katipunan couldn't hit that bonus free throw. Last shot opportunity possibly for Hobby Port. They only have 16 on the 24. Montana swings it out to Alviola. They try to dump the basketball down low to J-Rock Almonina, but was poked away by De La Seng players only. 14 seconds on the shot clock for Hobby Port. So that was a kickball violation call against De La Seng players only, so fresh 14 on the shot clock. Off the inbound, they go to Toquero. 12 to shoot. Almonina. Give it up here to Toquero. Shot clock down to 6. Almonina dumps it down low, and it goes off the hands of Gerald Montana. 14.9 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Baker's dozen 13-point advantage here for De La Seng players only as they take the final shot of the first half. 5 seconds left. KJK launches the three. Bang! Bang! Boom! And that will end the first half of action. And KJK makes it happen to make this a 16-point advantage for De La Seng players only against Hobby Port at the half, 39-23. We'll be back with more action from the 26th EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League Championship Sunday, presented by Smart Sports.
field goals, Anthony Tamate. And now, our defensive player of the year in our free agents draft league is no other than Jim Johnstone. Maybe Jim Johnstone is our defensive player of the year with 83.5 defensive statistical points, averaging 1 steal, 1.8 blocks, and 10.3 defensive rebounds per game. And that is our defensive player of the year. And stay ka lang dito, Jim, kasi our next is going to be the physical five for the free agents draft league. Very call on the physical five. Anthony Tarnate, James Legaspi, Gerald Nino Montana, James Gazon, Kari John, Katikula, please proceed to set the court. You guys are the physical five. And next up is the season MVP. Bibilisan po natin. Again, it's Kali John Califunan, Jim Johnson, Gerald Nino Montana, James Legaspi, Anthony Tamate. Kali John Califunan averaging 136 SP, 30.5 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game. Jim Johnson, 5.7 SP, Gerald Nino Montana, 169.
Hindi na papatay yung surroundings.
James Legaspi, 169. Anthony Tamate naman with 175 SP. And these are your mythical five folks in our free agents draft league. There you go. And now, our season MVP with 175 statistical points, 25.3 points per game, 15.7 rebounds per game, and 2 assists per game. Your free agents draft league season MVP is Anthony Tamate. Once again, Anthony Tamate is your free agents draft league season MVP. To be awarded by the one and only Mr. Konichi Koase. And that is our free agents draft league individual awards, folks. Later on, some 40 up and 39 below recreational will also be having those kinds of awards.
Anthony Tarnate, again, averaging 23 points, 14.3 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per ball game. Well deserved. And definitely a steal of the draft for De La Seng players only, as they currently lead at the halftime break 39-23. Once again, this is Diego Dapas bringing you the action from courtside here at main court inside St. Benil Gym, LaSalle Green Hills. De La Seng players only shooting 40.5% from the field, while Hobby Port's field goal percentage dropped from about mid-30s down to 28%. But Hobbyport leading the rebounding battle 32-29. And also Hobbyport turning the ball over more 10-5. Assists numbers here 6-3 in favor of De La Seng players only. But of course the fouls biting De La Seng players only. Especially that two of their players, Vladimir Humawid, Kali John Katipunan, and Anthony Tarnate with 2 fouls each, and Joni Dazo with 3 fouls already. As we start action here in the third quarter, and the steal completed here by Angelo de la Cruz. Pitches it forward to Montana, and Montana will head to the line for 2 shots. But De La Seng players only has been attacking the basket from close range, 26-16 in their points in the paint against Hobbyport. And fast break points and second chance points, 13-6 and 10-4 respectively. First free throw is no go for Angelo de la Cruz. Only 2 points in the first half with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. So that's his angel number, though his jersey number is 3. Now with 3 points for the ball game. Leading the way for Hobbyport, that is Gerald Montana with 10 points. Thomas Chua with 6. And Louis Tanyag with 4. Ball goes back to Hobbyport as De La Seng players only turns the ball over. Leading scores for De La Seng players only, still undefeated. Anthony Tarnate with 10 points with 8 rebounds already. KJK, Kali John Katipunan with 9 points, 3 rebounds. And a couple of players with 4 points apiece. That's Vladimir Humawid and Miguel Calma. Back in the action here. Mercado finally strokes it from deep. Takes it, makes it. 39-27, down to a 12-point ball game. Still in favor of De La Seng players only. Jeremy T kicks it off to Calma. 10 on the shot clock. They give it up here. Valles, extra pass. Calma for 3. No. Calma tried to save it, and looks like it's already out of bounds before Calma even saved that basketball. Nearly knocked down our dear commissioner, Commissioner Tonichi Puhante, former NCAA and UAP commissioner, and has been the commissioner for the Juan Lasal Alumni Basketball League for decades. And that's a 3 back-to-back. Lian Mercado brings Hobbyport within 9 points, 39-30. And Hobbyport's bench and their gallery starting to draw a chance of defense, but Humawid, wow, what a reverse layup from the dunker spot right there to make this an 11-point advantage. 16 on the shot clock. They go to Thomas Chua, and great stop from Vladimir Humawid. Ball recovered by Louis Tanyag. Another 3 on the way. Oh, and that was big. And there's an offensive foul on Louis Tanyag. That could have been a hat trick of 3s for Lian Mercado. Seven minutes and 35 remaining here in the third quarter. Ball with Valles. Now with Jeremy T. T with a drive and kick. Calma with 14 on the shot clock. They go to Jeremy T. Give and go here to Calma. Finds Humawid on the wing, but couldn't make that J. Now here comes Lian Mercado. Mercado feeling it, stroking it from deep. Oh, left it short. Put back, missed by Louis Tanyag. Rebound Humawid. Now here comes Valles. Valles attacks, drops it off for T. T, J, short. Long rebound, one here by Montana. Montana with a 2-on-2. Montana gets stuffed by Vladimir Humawid, the shot blocking machine. Vladimir Humawid in that first half, he had 2 blocks. I believe that's his third. Shovel pass to De La Cruz, and it goes out of bounds off of Hobbyport. So Humawid already with 3 blocks confirmed. 6 minutes and 30 remaining here in the third quarter. Valles gives it up to Humawid. Sidesteps. Humawid! What a shot! 4 points here in the third quarter alone. 43-30. Bakers doesn't lead. De La Cruz trying to make it 10 and couldn't hit that 3. It just goes way out of bounds. Exactly 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ball with Valles. Valles with 16. Gives it up here to Humawid. Humawid hesitates, shoots it up, left it short. Lian Mercado pushes pace. Nice find and a breakaway for Gerald Montana for the hoop, the harm, the 3-point play the hard way. Five minutes and 38 left here in the third. 14 seconds on. And it's down to a 11-point ball game. This could be 10 if he makes this bonus, and yes, he does. Gerald Montana, a 69% free throw shooter, makes this a 10-point ball game, 43-33. And now De La Salle players only makes their midway adjustment with a platoon swap. Jerome Villela and KJK, Kalijan Katipunan, on the floor together with season MVP Anthony Tarnate. KJK, who hit that buzzer beater from three-point range at halftime. Now Tarnate attacks. Tarnate floats it up, and Anthony Tarnate continues to do damage here in the third quarter. Tarnate now with 12 points, 8 rebounds. Tanyag, there's a swipe, and it's a foul on KJK. 2 free throws here for Louis Tanyag. And so far in this ball game, Louis Tanyag, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Tanyag trying to make this an 11-point ball game. Couldn't hit that second. Jerome Villela looking at his options. 17 on the shot clock. Villela gets the ball back. There's a foul on the play called, and it's called against. Let's see, that's an offensive foul. It's called against Tarnate. So while we have this break in the action, let's send it over to Kate Reyes with more tales from the courtside.
Diego, when you build something that goes beyond these lines on the court, it will show. That goes for De La Salle players only, who only took it one game at a time, remained undefeated, and built a community around their team. Kahit outside the One La Salle League, they go out, they spend time, and they engage with the game any chance they get. According to them, it's a way to welcome more members to their community and create a space for the younger ones wanting to come in. Pretty wholesome, Diego.
Pretty wholesome indeed, and thank you very much, Kate, with that report. And of course, I played in those players-only runs, and it's definitely competitive for open runs, especially for those who are regulars there at Gameville Ballpark. Of course, one of our concessionaires downstairs is Gameville Sports Bar. They will be serving cocktails morning till night. It's just 9:30 in the morning, and yet, you know, we've got the party started here inside LaSalle Green Hills. Third quarter, now halfway through, and that's a three. KJK sticks it between the eyes. 12-point advantage for De La Salle players, only 48-36. Shot clock down to 12. Baseline J, or should we say floater, missed by Louis Tanyag. And Villela tries to go for the no-looker to KJK. Lost his footing, gives it back to Villela. Plenty of time on the shot clock here for De La Salle players only. Drops it off. Oh, and that pass was read by Louis Tanyag. It will stay with De La Salle players only as Johnny Dazo. That pass to him was read perfectly by Hobbyport. They send it out to KJK. Straight away three, too strong. Tarnate offensive rebound, misses the putback. Another fresh 14 on the shot clock. JM Feliciano, another air ball from beyond the arc. 3 minutes and 20 left here in the third. Mercado now with Louis Tanyag. They're settling things down here. De La Cruz, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Montana, three, short. Katipunan on the fast break. Katipunan breaks away. Oh, and he gets hit hard. And he is sent crashing. KJK with absorbing that pushing foul. Exactly 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. That'll be 2 free throws here for KJK.
So ball possession goes to the Black Squad. And they are now enjoying 15 points, a 15-point lead.
And we are down to the final 3 minutes of the third quarter, and KJK back to the free throw line. Katipunan already with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Katipunan gets the first to roll in. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line so far today, and as a team, Dela Seng clears only a paltry 3 for 10 from the free throw line. KJK 1 out of 2 from the line, and there's a rebound called. A pushing variety against Louis Tanyag. So that last foul on Tanyag, that was his 4th personal foul. Wow. 10 on the shot clock. Dazo couldn't hit the 3. Tarnate with the offensive board. Feliciano off the glass, too strong. Long rebound here by Joni Dazo. Dazo attacks. Dazo gives it to Feliciano. Did not receive the pass well and turns the ball over. Gerald Montana attacking 3-on-2. De La Cruz gets sent away by Jerome Villela. Get that weak stuff out of here. Miguel Calma returns for JM Feliciano. 2 minutes and 33 left here in the third quarter. It's down to it's a 13-point ball game. Bakers doesn't lead for De La Seng players only, with 2.5 remaining in the period, and there's a foul called against Anthony Tarnate. And that is, let's check, that is Tarnate's 4th personal foul. Bit of concern there. Off the inbound. Chua gave it up here, and that shot no good for Montana. And it's a 3-on-1 on the other end. Calma. Ooh, and he gets called for steps. Shuffle his feet and like a deck of cards, and our officials, our 3-man crew, caught a whiff of that one. Under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ball now with Lian Mercado. Shot clock down to 10. Tanyag. Open 3. No. Long rebound. Jeremy T. T gives it up here. And now KJK trying to move it across half court. Gets the basketball with 14 on the shot clock. Kalijan Katipunan gives it up to Jerome Villela in rhythm. 1, 2, 3. That's a chef's kiss as well for Jerome Villela. A minute and 18 left here in the third quarter. And it's now a 16-point ball game. And we got a timeout called here by Hobbyport. A minute and 17 left here in the third quarter. We'll be back in a moment. We're down to the final minute and 17 here in the the Free Agents Draft League Finals of your 26 EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports, co-presented by Puso Pilipinas, also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH, and also in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Coming off that timeout, Hobbyport gets 2 on the board to at least make this a 14-point ball game. Calma, cross-court pass, Johnny Dazo open for 3. 1 bounce, 2 bounces and in from beyond the arc. Johnny Dazo makes this a 17-point ball game, 55-38. 14 on the shot clock. They go to Mercado. 12 on the 24. Mercado loses the basketball, and we got players dropping to the hardwood of LaSalle Green Hills, and there's a foul called against Seng players only that will put them in penalty. That will be 2 from the line here for Louis Tanyag, who earlier crashed to the ground. 27 seconds remaining. Probably not ideal, but had they at least made cut down this deficit to 10 points or less, it would have given them a fighting chance heading into the fourth quarter. But as they say, the ball is round, and so is the world. 20 seconds left, shot clock is off. Last shot time for Seng players only. Let's see who they will go to on this play. Villela slaloms through defenders. Villela cuts through, overshoots the mark. Chua with the rebound. They forward the pass. Montana with a breakaway. And see you later. Bakers doesn't lead here for the defending champs, Seng players only, as we take a look at that last play, that breakaway by Gerald Montana after 3 quarters. Seng players only 55, Hobbyport 42. We'll be back with fourth quarter of play. This is your Championship Sunday here in the 26 EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports, co-presented by Puso Pilipinas, also brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Bakers doesn't lead here of 13 for Seng players only, entering the fourth and final quarter against their nemesis, the number 3 seed Hobbyport, 55-42. Diego De La Paz bringing you the action together with our courtside reporter Kate Reyes. Here's the attack and the right-handed finish for Gerald Montana. Montana now with 18 points, 3 rebounds off the bench. Jerome Villela, ball in hand, gives it to Dazo, he hit the 3 earlier, but this one bounces out. Humawid got a reach-in foul against Lian Mercado. Two free throws on the way for Ladimar Humawid, a 33% three-point free throw shooter. It's now down to an 11-point ball game, 55-44. Humawid couldn't hit that second. Jeremy T got double teamed but breaks away. Jeremy T couldn't hit that shot. Rebound, Thomas Chua. They forward the pass here to Montana, and Montana bobbles that basketball.
Ball goes the other way. Turnover. But again,
8 minutes and 44 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter.
center court for
Viliela
big ball babies this year.
looks at his options here. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 7 to shoot. Viliela, extra pass to the corner. Calma couldn't hit that three. Dazo gives it to T. T gets the friendly bounce. Eight minutes and 12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. They swing the ball around to Montana. Montana stepping through, and Montana gets fouled.
Right now. Downstairs, I think St. Peter's cafeteria, you can hang, stay late, and make it morning, afternoon, and night because we have free arcade.
Gerald Montana now at the free throw line for 2 shots.
My beers, my coffee, my concessionaires po tayo sa baba. And at the same time, even
First free throw swishes in for
later on,
Gerald Montana.
starting at 12 p.m., may chance po kayo manalo ng 10,000 pesos. Every day po yun.
Montana with 19 points already. 5 out of 8 from the line. Now 6 out of 9. Under 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Mawid gives it to Calma. 17 on the shot clock, and it was tapped back by Hobbyport, and it's 12 on the shot clock here for Dazo. Drops it off for T. T over the outstretched arms of Chua, but overshoots the mark. 7.5 to go. Plus change here in the fourth quarter. Lian Mercado overcooks the three. Jerome Viliela calls for calm. Viliela with the basketball, gives it to Jeremy T. T, extra pass to Calma with 12. Humawid at the baseline. Humawid double teamed. No good on the first try. Sends it out to Viliela. They have 12 seconds to work with. Viliela playing point in this possession. Viliela stops, pops for a three. No. Gerald Montana with a long rebound. Feeds it forward to Tanyag, but picked away by Miguel Calma. Ball touched last by Louis Tanyag. Time remaining 6 minutes and 51 here in the fourth and final quarter. 6 minutes and 45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Stolen away by Angelo de la Cruz, but throws it to Jerome Viliela. Viliela gives it to KJK. Katipunan drives through. Katipunan loses his footing, and Louis Tanyag. Oh, there's a foul by Viliela to stop the transition. Six minutes and 26 remaining here in the fourth quarter. "19 seconds, and we got our replay on this one, on that driving play earlier. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. We are down to the final 6 minutes and 26 of the fourth and final quarter. Coming up next, it will be our 50 and up division championship. Lingkod Lapid 93 taking on best of the 50s. It will be a heavyweight battle of some of the classic names in De La Salle University men's basketball. Dwight Lago, Jonadel Cardell. Who else is there? Noy Falcasantos against the likes of Dino Aldeguer and company. Three-pointer miss there by Calma. Humawid saves it to the wrong man in Thomas Chua. And now Hobby Port on the fast break. Tanyag attacks and gets the foul against Villela. There'll be 2 free throws here for Louis Tanyag. First free throw is good for Louis Tanyag.
So in our center court, ready na po because the next game is going to be Archer United versus Green Wings.
Down to a 10-point ball game after that split. 57-47 is our tally. Villela sends it to Calma. 16 on the shot clock. Flips it above head to KJK. Back to Villela. Calma relocates. 9 on the shot clock. Calma sends it out to Villela. Left elbow jumper no good. And KJK had the ball tapped away from behind by Louis Tanyag. Anthony Tarnate, the season MVP, back in the fold, replacing Miguel Calma. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Jeremy T to Humawid off the inbound. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy layup. Or in Filipino parlance, that was a knockout play. 59-47. 12-point ball game in favor of De La Seng players only. Mercado with the basketball. Swings it around to Gerald Montana. Three-pointer! And it goes through smooth. It's down to a 9-point ball game, 59-50. Tarnate to T. Swings it to KJK. 14 on the shot clock. KJK dribbles it off his foot. Recovered by T. Gives it to Humawid with 9. Humawid, extra pass to Villela. Villela attacks. Villela with a circus shot that just won't go through. 4 minutes and change remaining in this championship match. Will De La Seng players only hang on to this one. Oh, and Ladimar Humawid gets another rejection against a driving Angelo de la Cruz. Jerome Villela to KJK. 15 on the shot clock. KJK gives it to Humawid. Nice find downstairs. Jeremy T. Flyby and shot from inside that restricted semicircle. 61-50. 3 minutes and 47 remaining. Mercado tees up the 3. Left it short. Thomas Chua offensive board gets rejected, but referees say that there was contact on that shot block attempt by Ladimar Humawid. Thomas Chua going to the line for 2 shots. And Thomas Chua, a 33% free throw shooter this season. For 2 from the line there for Thomas Chua. 61-50 is our tally. T to Dazo. Tarnate drives through. Tarnate kicks it out to KJK. 9 on the shot clock here. Katipunan still with the basketball. Montana on him like glue, and he gets called for a foul. Three minutes and 11 remaining here in the 4th and final quarter. Side out here for De La Seng players only. Vladimir Humawid, long 2, no good. Rebound Tarnate. Tarnate finds Jeremy T for that second chance conversion. 63-50. We are down to the midnight hours of our first of 9 championship ball games here at the main court. Steal by KJK against Thomas Chua. And a stop there by Thomas Chua. Louis Tanyag. Here he got his pocket pick. Defended by Tarnate. Stolen away. And now KJK. Launches the three. Bang! Bang! Boom! But that was a long two. As KJK stepped on that three-point line. Let's take a look at that one more time. Couldn't see it in that angle, but KJK had his pinky toe on the line. We'll be back for the conclusion of this one. We're down to the final 2 minutes and 28 of this one. Ball in the hands here of Hobbyport as they are down by 15 points at the moment. Stolen away by Angelo de la Cruz. Floats it up. Could get it on 2 bounces. KJK with the basketball. KJK attacks. Drops it off. Jeremy T. Extra pass to KJK and blows that layup downstairs. Under the last 2 minutes of this one, and it's a coronation for De La Seng players only. Now here comes Joni Dazo. Dazo sends it back to Tarnate, and De La Seng players only starting to celebrate here. 12 on the shot clock. Dazo, Tarnate gives it up here. Dazo for 3, hits it. 68 to 50. A minute and 20 remaining, and we got a foul called. Again, coming up next, it will be Lingkod Lapid 93 taking on best of the 50s here in our 50 and above division finals. So the big question is, will Senator Christopher Bongo play for Lingkod Lapid 93? At the free throw line, that's Louis Tanyag. And a valiant effort here for Hobbyport and Louis Tanyag with 8 points after that split at the free throw line. 8 points, 8 rebounds with 2 assists and 3 steals. Jan Feliciano, burning clock here. Villela, 12 seconds on the shot clock as he is marked here by Angelo de la Cruz. Feliciano launches the 3 off to the right. Offensive rebound Tarnate, and it's knocked out of his hands. 55.4 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And off the inbound, and they try to go to Villela. 50 seconds left. De La Cruz, and he gets a hit from the side. 15 on the shot clock. 3-pointer by Tanyag off the glass and in, but that will be just, consolation points. .1 seconds left. Right now, this game already in the bag for De La Seng players only. Tarnate gives it to Villela. 15 on the shot clock, and Feliciano still with the basketball as De La Seng players only will sweep through the entire season. Undefeated, undeterred against the number 3 seed Hobbyport as they pulled away in the third quarter. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Feliciano for 3. Another air ball from beyond the arc. Louis Tanyag gets the loose ball. 10 seconds left. Tanyag from 3 ball distance. Whips it an air ball. And that is it. Della Seng, players only, crowned as your 26th EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League Regents Draft League champion. Presented by Smart Sports and co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. And we will have our awarding ceremony in just a few moments.
Our league commissioner again,
So we will have our awarding ceremonies in a moment. So again, for Hobbyport, a valiant effort to get to this point. But again, Della Seng players only. They have been a, shall we say, they've been a whirlwind. They've been a powerhouse all throughout this season. Nothing to take away from Hobbyport in this one, as they are going to be awarded the runner-up trophy. So Della Seng players only becomes the first back-to-back champion in Regents Draft League history here in the EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League. As Hobbyport receiving their spoils as runner-up this season. So again, coming up next, it will be Liquid Lapid 93 and Best of the 50s vying for that 50 Up Division Championship. And Della Seng players only are your 26 EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League Regents Draft League champions. Season MVP, Finals MVP for Della Seng players only. So our Finals MVP will be interviewed by the one and only Kate Reyes, our courtside reporter, is now on standby with Anthony Tarnate.
We have here our finals MVP, Sir Anthony. Grabe. Hakot Awards, it was yours from the get-go, undefeated run, and then you had your individual award. So, can you look back on your sacrifices? How big is this win for you?
How big? Sobrang solid nito sa akin, sobrang laki para sa akin kasi first time ko mag-MVP sa liga. So yun lang, yun lang. Sobrang first time.
Kanina na-share sa akin ng teammates mo, more than one Lasal, nakakreate kayo ng community and nagkaroon ng safe space para dun sa mga other players na gustong maging member ng community nyo. Can you talk about that, yung giving back to the community?
Giving back to the community. Siguro, sa Lasal yan, normal na siguro yun, yung magbigay ka sa community mo. So yun lang, just be you. Wag ka nang mag-ano ng iba, basta just be you lang, yun lang.
Last, sir, remembering the sleepless nights, yung mga pagod ninyo, yung mga misunderstanding, how does it feel na nag-show up ka and anong sinasabi mo sa sarili mo ngayon, yung mga times na gusto mong gumive up?
Wala, just sabi ko sa sarili ko, bigay mo lang lagi yung best mo, then yun. Basta, pag binigay mo lagi yung best mo, lalabas yung sarili mong ikaw, yun lang.
Sir Anthony, you have your friends and family showed up today. Anyone you'd like to greet?
Shout out to my brother for supporting me and my wife. Hello.
Again, congratulations. Thank you. Back to you, Diego.
All right, thank you very much, Kate Reyes, with that interview with our season and finals MVP, Anthony Tarnate. Coming up next, it will be our 50 and up Division Championship. Lingkod Lapid 93 taking on Best of the 50s as we continue Championship Sunday here in the 26 EcoOil One Lasal Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports.